Good morning, everyone, and it'll be good afternoon after we have completed our program. We are delighted that you are joining us today to help us celebrate the culminating activity for our fifth graders who were both at Stoddard and Prairie View schools last year. Due to COVID-19 and school closure, we were unable to have the nice program that each school offers their fifth graders, wishing them well as they come to DeSoto Middle School. But today we are at DeSoto Middle School, and we have joining us their former principals and their former teachers to help us celebrate with them. It started with lunch in our old gym, and we also had an ice cream social where our sixth graders could choose between root beer floats, ice cream, or sundaes with all the toppings if they wanted it, which included chocolate sauce, caramel sauce, chocolate sprinkles, rainbow sprinkles, Oreo cookies, M&M candies, and caramel mini candies. So we think that they had a good celebration. We're very proud of their behavior and that they are here today to share with you their fondest memories of their favorite subjects as well as their favorite elementary school memory. So we're going to start today with our principals and our teachers from each of the buildings saying a few words about the classes, and then their former principal will introduce them one at a time. They will come up, they will share those memories, and then they will receive a certificate for completion. So my name is Lindsay Grunning. I should have started with that. I am DeSoto Middle School High School principal. I share that role with Mr. Ferget, and I'm also the district superintendent. So thank you again, everyone, for joining us. Let's start the program with Mr. Olson and Mr. Witt.
Good morning, fifth grade students, now sixth graders. Happy to see your faces again. I just want to thank you for being such great role models at Prairie View. We couldn't have asked for a better class to be role models for our younger students. And I'm sure now that you're in the middle school, you're continuing to do that. So thank you so much for that. Mr. Wick and I, Mr. Colfang and Mr. Poeta were very bummed to have the end of the year not happen in school last spring, like I'm sure many of you were. But thanks for all your contributions at Prairie View. Best of luck at middle school. It's always fun to run into you and see you around. Mr. Wick.
All right. Thanks, Mr. O. I'll kind of echo what Mr. O said. We had a great time with you guys up here at fifth grade, and we were very, very disappointed when we couldn't come back to school and we couldn't get you back up here. So hopefully at some point, sometime, we can kind of sneak you out here and get you back up one last time so you can kind of walk around and get that ceremony up here in the garden. But you guys were a super fun class. That shutdown last spring, you guys were awesome throughout the whole thing, being on there every day and hanging out. It gave me something to look forward to, and I know a lot of you guys enjoyed it as well. But looking forward to seeing you guys. I've run into a couple of you down there when I go to practice, and you guys keep doing good things down there, and looking forward to getting behind the wheel of the driver's ed car with you guys. Well, maybe not all of you, but some of you. All right, good luck, guys, this year.
So I will announce your name in alphabetical order. Please come up to the microphone and state what you would like. Howie Adams.
Hi, my name is Holly Adams, and my favorite subject in elementary school was art because I really liked the art teachers. I also learned a lot in art. I really enjoy seeing everyone there too. My favorite memory in elementary school is the Madison trip. I really liked the Madison trip because it was really cool to see all the buildings and other things. I really enjoyed sitting by my favorite cousin too.
Thank you, Howie. Anthony Anderson.
Hold on, please, Mr. Olson. We're going to present the certificates, and then you can call the next person.
Thank you, Howie. Anthony Anderson.
My favorite subject is PE because I got active. My favorite memory is going to the Virgil pool because I love swimming and I like the ice fishing trip.
Just stop right there. Hold it and look at the camera.
Thank you, Anthony. Taylor Ducharme.
My favorite subject is art. I like art because I like to draw. I also like our art teacher, Mrs. Bookner. My favorite memory. My favorite memory is going to Culver's in first grade.
Thank you, Taylor. Drake Ebner.
My favorite subject in Prairie View was physical education because that was the easiest part of it. My favorite memory is when we went on the skiing trip.
Thank you, Drake. Mason Gottbeheat.
I know, but what? Why don't you just say what your favorite subject was? I can do both. Okay, go ahead.
My favorite subject is math because I like adding numbers. My favorite memory was me and Anthony going swimming at a school place.
Perfect. You did perfect. You want to step over there and I can hand you your certificate? And then you just stare at the camera until they tell you they're done.
Thank you, Mason. Next up, Josie Hanson. Boys and girls, you're doing a good job being close to the microphone. Make sure you do that, okay? Get as close as you can to the microphone.
My favorite subject is art because I like the teacher we had and all the projects we got to do. My favorite memory is the Madison trip and I liked going to the Capitol.
Keep jumping. Just stand over there.
Thank you, Josie. Lena Isbell.
My favorite subject in school was art because Miss Bookner was really fun. And my favorite memory is the work at school because I had a really good time.
Good job. Right there.
Thank you, Lena. Haley Jones.
My favorite subject was PE. My favorite memory was when we went skiing.
Thank you, Haley. Evan Kaminsky. I tried to persuade Evan Kaminsky to become a Brewers and Packer fan instead of liking the Cubs and the Bears, but I didn't have that much luck.
Don't worry, it's never going to happen. Hi, my name is Evan Kaminsky. My favorite subject is science. I love science because we got to do a lot of projects. And my favorite memory was the skiing trip.
Right there.
Thank you, Evan. Ava Kazelka.
My favorite subject is art. Art is my favorite subject because I can be creative in my work my own way. My favorite memory was when we went skiing because I got to try something new and I learned how to ski.
Thank you, Ava. Sylvia Kreger.
My favorite subject is math because sometimes it's challenging, but in the end, it's very fun. My favorite memory is going to the Madison Zoo in 4th grade because there are lots of animals that I've never seen before.
Thank you, Sylvia. Macy Pavick.
She did not join us virtually, remotely, so we will go on to the next student. Mr. Olson, please.
Brock Riggle.
Hi, my name is Brock Riggle. My favorite subject about elementary school was PE because we got to play dodgeball a lot. And my favorite memory was going skiing.
Stand right over there.
Thank you, Brock. JC Sandry.
JC is not able to join us from home today, so we will move on to the next student.
Brianna Taney.
My favorite subject in Prairie was art because of the fun projects we did. My favorite memory was the Madison field trip.
And then you're going to hold your certificate.
Thank you, Brianna. Sadie Thomas.
My favorite subject is Ed. My favorite memory is when we went ice skating. Even though I fell a bunch of times, I still had a lot of fun with my friends.
Step right over here.
Thank you, Sadie. And Tyson Young.
My favorite subject in elementary school was art. I liked art because Mrs. Buchner was our teacher and because I loved to draw. I also liked learning about all the techniques of art. My favorite memory of Prairie View was going skiing.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Tyson. And Mrs. Groning, could you just make sure that I called everyone?
That was wonderful, Mr. Olson. Why don't we give everyone a big round of applause from Prairie View and congratulate them. And our special appreciation to all the teachers at Prairie View Elementary, certainly to their 5th grade teacher, Mr. Mr. Wick, and also to Principal Mr. Olson. Thank you so very much, and congratulations, Prairie View 5th graders. It's official now. You are in middle school, you've been promoted, and you're off to another great educational career. Mr. Fulsang.
Hi, 6th graders. I hope everyone's doing good, and I hope you're enjoying middle school. It'll go by just as fast as elementary school did. I'm thankful that you Stoddard friends were my first year here, so I enjoyed all of that, and I thank Mr. Paletta for all his hard work he did with you guys and all the other teachers at Stoddard Elementary. I'll be waiting for my root beer float. I'm sure the other teachers will too. I hope you guys enjoyed your time at Stoddard, and my favorite memory was a ski trip too, because I saw a lot of you start off a little shaky and then you got better as the day went. So I hope you do that with middle school as well. Things might be a little shaky at first, but if you keep working through it, you'll get through it. So I would like to, Mr. Paletta, you can go ahead and say a few words too.
All right. First of all, I want to say I'm really glad that there was a camera on the faces because I can't remember most of you. So it's been so long since I've seen you, I don't even remember you. Now, I'm just kidding. This was a great group, and I really loved having you guys in class. And I was just like everybody else is saying, I was really bummed when everybody had to separate and we weren't able to finish the season or the school year the way we wanted to. I'll always remember this group as one of my favorite, and we had a great time. And one of the really fun things we did in class was at Christmas. Minna wrote a play that we performed, and you guys did a great job, and we had a lot of fun with it. So one thing I want to say before I sign off here is that when we did go remote, you guys did a really nice job with that. So most of the class was really engaged and worked hard. So if that ever happens again, I know you guys can do it. So keep it up and keep working hard. And I expect big things from you guys in the future.
Thanks, Mr. Paletta. All right, here we go. We'll start announcing our Stoddard friends. Mr. Jack Buckles.
Hi, my name is Jack Buggles. My favorite subject in elementary school was PE because it was fun and I liked sports. And my favorite memory was the Madison field trip because it was cool.
Thank you, Jack. Minna Crusan.
My favorite subject was probably reading because it was the thing that didn't bore me over all the other stuff. And my favorite memory was almost any field trip.
Hold on.
Thank you, Minna. Wills Davis.
Will was going to try to join us virtually, but I believe he is not able to because I don't see him. So we congratulate Will, and we will go on then, Mr. Fulsing.
McKenna Gilman.
I'm McKenna Gilman. My favorite subject was writing because we got to make up stories to write about. My favorite memory was all the field trips to get out of class and to play with friends.
Thanks, McKenna. Ellie Hunter.
My favorite subject is math. My favorite memory was playing at the playground with friends.
Thanks, Ellie. Jose Johnson.
My turn.
Hi, Mr. Paletta. How have you been? My favorite subject was math, and I made it out of 5th grade. It's beautiful.
Thanks, Jose. Sage Curvin.
My favorite subject was art. My favorite subject was art because I enjoy drawing, and my favorite memory was when we went to Madison.
Thanks, Sage. Keegan Colden.
My favorite memory was when Mr. Paletta would make jokes with the class, and my favorite subject was social studies because I liked learning about the history.
Thanks, Keegan. Cami Kraft Irvin.
My favorite subject was spelling because it was like really easy. And yeah, my favorite memory is when I first came to Stoddard in first grade, and these two girls became friends with me, and it was just like amazing. And that's it.
Thanks, Cami. Grady Loken.
My favorite subject was PE because I like sports and being outside. My favorite memory was the Madison field trip.
Thanks, Grady. John Saygrove.
Hi, my name is John Saygrove, and my favorite subject was math. My favorite memory was going to the math competition with Mr. Paletta.
Thanks, John. Adam Benner.
My favorite subject from elementary school was gym. I like to play because I like to play sports with my friends and be active. My favorite memory was recess football because I like to play football with my friends.
Thanks, Adam. Kylie Benner.
My favorite subject was PE because I love sports and it was easy. And my favorite memory was playing basketball at recess.
Thanks, Kylie. Bradley Yatkin.
Bradley is not able to join us, so we will go to the next student.
Oscar Zink.
My favorite subject is PE because I like sports, and my favorite memory is recess.
Thanks, Oscar. You all look so much older now that we haven't seen you in almost 6 months. And I would like to give everybody a little advice to just to get involved. I know there's lots of fun sports and activities at the middle school, so the more you can get involved, the more friends you'll meet and the more things you'll be able to do. So congratulations, everyone.
Thank you very much, Mr. Fulsang. Thank you very much, Mr. Paletta, and all the teachers and staff at Stoddard Elementary, from our custodians, our food service, our wonderful secretaries, our education aides, our special education aides, everyone throughout our district, but certainly at Stoddard Elementary and Prairie View Elementary, for helping prepare your students for middle school. As you can see, we are totally impressed with their presentation skills and their writing skills. They were charged with two things, favorite subject and favorite, boy, I'm getting a lot of help from my admin team there. You might as well all do the wave with them, if they want you to do the wave. Everybody, here we go. Mr. Paletta, let's lead this. Let's go. Mr. Olson, Mr. Wick, are we waving?
Now we got it.
Thank everyone for joining us today. We're so proud of how they presented themselves, and in complete sentences, they did just a terrific job. Thank you very much to our middle school English teacher, Miss Woodward, for helping prepare them and rehearse with them. Mr. Erke for helping us with scooping the ice cream and serving them. Mrs. Knudsen and Nancy Volker in the kitchen for helping us get ready. Miss Bonenkamp as always. We hope you enjoyed the celebration. Welcome to middle school, Prairie View and Stoddard, and we hope this was a special culminating event for you. Let's wave goodbye to all your parents and grandparents and friends and people watching. Thank you very much, Mr. Olson, Mr. Fulsang, Mr. Wick, and Mr. Paletta. Okay, everyone, we are going to get ready to go back.